Hey everybody, welcome back to the Villain's Guide to Wasteland 3. In the previous video, I covered how to get your headquarters up and running. Today I'll be showing you optional recruitable NPCs for your base, some which even provide your entire squad with a unique perk or an extra companion to the party. As well, we'll be covering some hidden secrets and quests inside or involving your base. If you're digging this kind of video, please like, subscribe, and share. For now, enjoy the video. We'll start off by first acquiring Poultron, since all we have to do is collect 5 cyborg chickens and wait. And thankfully, one is already at our base. All the other chickens are located in Colorado Springs or its connected areas. All we have to do is have a moderately high animal whisperer skill, convince the chicken to follow, and bring them back to the coop outside our headquarters. Be careful though, the chickens will fight with you if you get into an engagement, and they can die, which is bad. I recommend clearing the areas out if there are enemies before you acquire the chicken. The first chicken is in the Garden of the Gods. Clear out the area, and you can find him behind the giant hole filled with burning bodies. Drag him back to the coop, and we're on to the next one. The second chicken will be inside the apartment complex behind one of the locked doors. All we have to do is have a moderately high mechanic skill, unlock the generator, open the door, grab the chicken. The third chicken is in Broadmoor Heights, behind a locked door inside the church. Head to the other side of the church to activate the power to control the door the chicken is behind. Interact with the chicken, convince him to follow, and bring him back to your base. The final chicken is located inside the secret bunker under Broadmoor Heights. You'll have to advance the story far enough to receive the quest to head down there and make a deal with Ironclad Cordite. Clear the area out, and I suggest grabbing this chicken on your way out after you clear all the mercenaries. But he's up the stairs in the big ballroom on the left side. After we've collected all of them and drug them back to the coop, we just wait for our cyborg chickens to transform to the almighty Poultron. You will be able to have him in your squad along with your animal companions or any other companions you pick up. He's not good. Like, at all. He sucks bad. But he has a ton of health, and he can take a beating. So it can't hurt to drag him along. The next secret is the locked doors underneath your base and how to get inside them. On a return to your headquarters, you will be greeted by a woman named Perla. If you've been paying attention to the lore, or have seen my previous video about the prisoner in your jail, you'll recognize her as the Smiling Lady and a slaver. She wants you to track down a runaway slave named Haley. She even offers you the code to the first locked door in your base to convince you she has the codes. Regardless if you check or not, the code does work. There is only one way to get the second code from her though, and that is to capture Haley. If you try to double cross her, it won't work, and if you try to kill her, she does not have the code on her. If you decide to help her, she will leave a minion behind and he will give you the second code, which also does work. You will find some of the juiciest gear down here, especially if you do this early in the game. There is also another hidden door down here. If you head to the southwest corner of the room, you will receive a prompt. Now take one ranger and head to the central computer in the main hub. If you are in the right location, you will have an option to open the hidden door. You will find a safe room filled with some basic weapons and a bunch of PDAs that provide nerd stuff +1. From this point, we're heading outside our base to acquire the optional members in our base. Most of them even offer your entire squad a bonus perk or a unique bonus. Easily enough, 3 of them are located in downtown Colorado Springs, and 3 of them are located in the Bazaar. Let's begin by acquiring a Curator. She's fresh out of a job and is eager to sign right up. You can find Junko Murayama inside the market in downtown Colorado Springs, out in front of the Buchanan Museum. She will catalog your choices during Wasteland 3 and craft or acquire displays for your own museum back at your base. The next NPC is also located at the markets downtown, but first we must head to the apartment complex and progress the quest there. The clone room is one of the more challenging fights, especially in the beginning. They will be your introduction to shrink grenades and energy weapons. Lucky for you, you can bypass this fight completely. You need sneaky shit level 5 to disable the alarm, sneak a ranger past the clones and interact with the clone machine. You will then need weird science and nerd stuff 4 to instantly disintegrate the clones. And we have a minor puzzle here. Order 2 of your rangers to the pressure plates. The one on the bottom will get the stink debuff, but the one on top will grant you a buff called the third eye. This is a +10 crit chance, so make sure you put this on the right ranger. After you interact with the computer and activate the test and find the information on Irv, and after dealing with the clones, we can head back to the market to find the creator of the clones. We can find this dude, is a clone himself, and he's acting skittish. You can choose whatever you want to do with him, but I recommend bringing him back to your headquarters. He brings his clone machine and is able to clone one of your rangers. Sure, the clones are dumb, but they offer a free bullet sponge for your squad, and if you lose one, you can just head back there and create a new one. The last recruitable NPC in Colorado Springs is Gideon Reyes. If you chose to side with him during the refugee quest, he will join as a diplomatic advisor. Other than some advice and some information on the factions of the Wasteland, he kind of just hangs around. Our next companions are located in the bazaar. We can start by acquiring a chef for our base. Masato wants out of the bazaar, but he has heard of a tale that there is a legendary instant ramen, and it's located somewhere beneath the bazaar. So our quest is to find it for him, of course. There's a couple ways of acquiring the ramen, but the source is the same for both. The first method is while you're slaughtering clowns, dodging exploding pigs, and murdering giant tunnel worms, you will find parking meters in separate areas of the map. Interact with it and pull out a silver coin. You only need 2 coins to get the ramen from the vending machine, and the parking meters are not too difficult to find at all. The second method is to just bring a ranger with Nerd Stuff 5 to override the machine and just grab the ramen. Bring the ramen back to Masato and he will join you as your chef and help boost morale back at your headquarters. The next companion is a tailor for your base. He'll be able to sell you a toaster repair skill book, some different cosmetic outfits for your rangers, and a couple utility items. We can find Ananda Rabindranath in the building right up the bazaar entrance. He will only join you after you have spoken to Flab and dealt with the clowns inside the warrens. After, just simply approach, ask him, and he'll join. We can acquire an extra mechanic to help out in our garage. He will also provide your entire squad with a unique perk. It's not game breaking, but it doesn't hurt. We can find Randy Gett inside the bazaar market. You can ask him to join you, but he received a letter that his parents are dead and his brother and sister are being held hostage. So if we head there and help him out, he'll join us. So we head to the Gett family homestead just north of the bazaar, clear out the wolverines that have taken up residence, and we find Randy's little sister Nina. Seems Nina's gone a little crazy, and she's surviving off the corpses of her family. She refuses to go anywhere unless you bring her more candies, which are actually fingers. So head to the next room, slice off some fingers from a corpse, and convince Nina to follow you. Bring her back to Randy, and at the entrance, he will join you. Speak to him again back at the headquarters, and he will give your entire squad the vehicular combat perk, which is a 5% damage increase to vehicles. I know I said there was 3 at the bazaar, but there's actually 4. A lot of people might not even see this route depending on the choices they make on whether or not to help Charlie take over the bazaar. If you want Quarex, you're going to have to help Charlie take over the bazaar. To find him, as soon as you're done with the hostile takeover quest, you will receive a distress call about Quarex being lost in the warrens. We can head down there to find out he was never lost. He was just searching for a legendary video game collection and ended up having it stolen right from him by some wolverines. So we'll head to the other side of the warrens, kill the wolverines, and collect the video game collection. Bring it back to Quarex and he will give you the tactical goggles as well as offer to join you back at your headquarters. We can find him again in the records hall with Junko Murayama. Speak to him again to receive the Game Master perk for your entire squad, which offers you a 2% crit chance. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you like this kind of video, please let me know. For now, stay tuned for my new build guide video coming up. And as always, you can find me on Twitter and Twitch.